Welcome to this very special session, which I am extremely delighted to do it for you. So it's all about how you can do things very easily. Just not do things easily, but know things easily without having to go through any ordeal. Everything can flow so easily, and that is going to be 2024. And this is not simply the message for a few of you listening. It is for the entire world. And I'm going to go to the world with this message. Out simply doing or not doing something, or being in the being, without the monkey mind confusing you, you have accomplished everything. Be still and know that you are God. Be still and know. The same thing was told by Muruga to Arunagiri. Summa iru. Summa iru is the greatest mantra I will introduce you today at some point during this program. In the beginning there was the Word was with God, and God created everything with God. The Word, the sound. The sound is everything. With the sound you can create everything. That's one thing that you have to understand, and the other thing that you have to understand is you can do it in femtosecond, in attosecond. Femtosecond is, 0.1501 of the second, quadrillionth of a second. Now recently we know about attosecond, which is 0.18 zeros and 1. Why are we coming to discover all these things at this point? Because we are nearing what is, I call, the age of the enlightened beings, called Siddhas. The Siddhas are the most evolved beings. They don't want bank balance, they don't want houses and cars, but they wanted to become God themselves. That is their main goal. But nothing else is worth aspiring. So we will just think about who is God. God is one who can do everything. And that is what we are. In the beginning, God Himself created Adam in His own image. Things went wrong. I don't want to waste this session in talking about theories which I have done all along my life. At this point, simply I want to make some statements that will completely change your mindset. Whatever you have learned, whatever you have been clinging on to will thoroughly be changed. provided if you put your heart, mind and soul to what I say. That is where I am, and I am downloading to you what I have personally over the period of many lifetimes, millions of lifetimes or billions of lifetimes. I have been trying to see if there is a way to one thing. And on the many lifetimes I have had all, in the field of self-realization, been mostly gurus in my previous lifetimes. Is there a way to only one thing? What is that? Pain-free life. Pain-free life. Is that possible? Yes. Pain-free mind. Pain-free emotions. Pain-free body. All these things are possible. Will it take a long time? That is where we go wrong. In 2024, there are happenings around you within the solar system, and they are alive. The sun is alive. I spent a lot of time for the past 3 years communicating with the sun, sitting in the sun. My understanding of sun is not simply understanding the UV light or trying to see it in terms of what's the wavelength, what is the frequency, and this is very limited understanding of the linear mind. The sun is a being, is God. This is how I've been all over the world going to the places where the sun god was worshipped and how people benefited from it. And dramatic things happened with people, even in Apollo, where Socrates used to have the oracle readings. You can meet the sun even in the ruins of Apollo. Egypt, in South America, in so many temples of the sun. And with the sun's ray, neutrinos are going trillions of them as we speak now. But beyond all this scientific data of wavelengths and frequencies, there is one thing. Om Bho Bhava Swaha Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yo Na Prachodayat. You just meditate on sun, you don't have to do anything. He will come and do everything. And these words are the intermediaries. It will go to layer and layer of your brain and then open it up so that you are like the sun. So doing things meaninglessly has to be stopped, will be stopped. And we are going to ask for results, and that's how you check your meditation. Now, so all these, I'm going to simplify that to you. All that you need to do in 2024, regardless whether you do it or not, the time itself is the right time. The gods have already descended. to create the Siddha Yuga, the Yuga are the age of the enlightened beings. They are all in position because they all know that if they don't interfere, there will be total destruction of the world. So they are here to protect human beings, to protect the earth plane from a major catastrophe. Now, what do we need to do for all these things? You don't need to do anything but to do one thing. Stop the mind. Stop breathing. They are automatic things that are happening. Autonomous thoughts are autonomous. Breathing is autonomous. How can you do it? Very easy. It's not difficult. I'm going to give you an experience. This is the type of meditation that I'll be teaching throughout the year. It is just simply not theory, but an experience of what I am going to teach for 2024. Close your eyes. Simple exercise. Focus attention on your right eye and visualize the sun in your right eye, the bright sun. The sun will go in the left brain and also to the right brain, mostly to the left brain, and give you supreme intelligence. Where that comes from? Bhur, Bhuvas, Swaha. This is the best way of doing Gayatri. There is one light, Savitur. It is in the Gayatri, Savitur Varenyam, Bhargo Devasya. Dhimahi. I'm just only doing this. Dhimahi. Dhiyo yo na prachodayat. And the rest will be done by the sun. Just put your attention on the right eye and the sun entering there, and he will go and completely change your entire brain. It's going to be beaming with intelligence, on-demand intelligence, on-demand intelligence. Not reasoning, but wisdom. Now go to the left eye, and then the moon gives a different type of intelligence. The full moon on the left eye, completely occupying your left eye, and you don't see the eye, you see only the full moon. The full, instead of the two eyes, one eye you have the sun, and another eye you have the moon. I don't want you to do it for a long time. You have already done a lot to awaken the brain with superintelligence. And now, another little thing about for half a minute or so. Two beams of light getting into the two nostrils, they are as bright as the sun, and then they travel up and come to the pineal gland, the third eye. And there it becomes established as bright light in the form of a flame. That is your pineal gland. That will shift your attention. You will live multiple dimensions once your attention is on the third eye, the pineal gland. And who rules that place? This is the ultimate teaching that will completely rule the entire earth plane. There is a being, and that being is the God who came out of the third eye of Shiva, Muruga. The moment you say the word Muruga, the sound Muruga, he will respond. The demonic mind will say, no, nothing is going to happen because it's negative. But Muruga will respond. And also destroy the negative mind. So the technique is simple. Right eye, the sun. Going inside the left brain and cleaning up and putting light there. Left eye, the moon, going inside and filling the right brain. Two beams of light going through the nostrils, and then the third eye, a flame of light, and Muruga is there. And you say, this is simply the sound, Om Murugaya Namaha. One time is enough. One time is enough. Right eye sun, left eye moon, nostrils, two beams of light, and third eye Muruga. Om Murugaya Namaha. That's it. It's maybe a 1 minute meditation. After that is what's called the unified field. The stillness that the Bible speaks about. And Muruga also speaks about that stillness. He gave Arunagiri is a mantra. Summayiru. Summayiru means be still. Since most of you speak English, I'm trying to capture the Tamil mantric power into the English language. Summayiru. The English is be still. Sol ara without words. Chol ara. Be still without words. Be still without words. And you say this to your third eye and wait for a few seconds, not expecting anything. Be still. Now, slowly come back to yourself. I have said everything that I needed to say, everything I wanted you to practice. And then you are going to go to the quantum ground state of vacuum, where you become completely full. When you experience that silence, and that is your real self, even for a quantum second, you have completed everything. You tell the mind, which is very gross and wants to blah blah, saying this and that. No. He said, it has been finished. To the mind. And remain silent. Hmm? So what I'm going to do for this program that I'm planning for, I've planned several programs for the 2024. I'm 100% certain that in this year we are going to make everything. Not only for people with, resources. So what I have done is I've given instructions. So somehow everybody have to be included in this program, because this is a year of awakening. And then if we don't make a decision, then we will lose a very, very important period of time. Hmm? Very, very important period of time. The sun has entered into Sag. And it's a very important time. Whatever is going to happen inside the sun is going to affect the entire world. That is what I mean by that. That's why you don't have to do much, because you are affected by whatever is happening within the sun, within the moon, within the planets. So that a person who doesn't have any education also will be affected. But what's going to be advantageous for you is to understand the process so that you can appreciate it, you can connect with it. This is what I will be teaching, and I will will give Moini the program, since I'm more involved in doing other things which are very important. So I will myself put time so that you will understand what to expect after doing this practice. You will be able to communicate with Muruga, because Muruga is the one who is going to do the change, who is going to bring the Siddha Yuga. Siddha Yuga is the era of the Siddhas. Siddhas are enlightened beings. Siddhas are the ones who think and manifest. That is what literally the word Siddha means. People who have perfect consciousness, when they say a word, it will manifest. They have no sickness, no ignorance, in blissful consciousness, and they have only one commitment. And the commitment is to help humanity to evolve. Fundamentally, we are divine. We are gods. So there should be a development of the right brain and the left brain, and also other key areas of the brain. The frontal lobe is another place. So we will also I will include uh, things that I validated it 10 years ago, but again I had to wait for time. This is a research which I did at Harvard Medical School of how the sounds can activate different parts of the brain. Although I went on and found out all the substances, like, what are the neurotransmitters that get activated. We've done all the research, nothing has been published. And I'm still interested in the science of it. I will do something about it. But the most important thing is how the divine can help you. Remember, in the Tamil tradition, Muruga lived at the time. Shiva lived here on this earth plane. And it is just like in Greece, the ancient Greece, they were living with gods and goddesses. And that time is returning, and that is more important. And with the help of the sciences now, we can do even better. You can even do better. Because it's better to understand the UV light as in terms of wavelength and frequencies. But then there are misunderstandings that also we can sort it out. So it's going to be a great opportunity for you to focus on self-control. You should not allow the mind to think one stupid thought. Tiruvalluvar, the enlightened being, whose work Tirukkural has been translated all over the world, said, even if you have one word that you speak without any purpose, you are not a human being, you are an animal. This is one of the siddhas. But what we do, how many thoughts which we do? We have about 35 thoughts in us. Wait a minute. 40 thoughts, 50 thoughts. Okay. So will also include a program which I wanted to do, which I never did, but it will be parts of it. It's all ready. I will give part to Mohini to incorporate it. It's called the Stupid Thoughts Inhibitor. As soon as a stupid thought comes in, it will be inhibited. So I'm very excited. Personally, I'm really, really very excited. Regardless of it, regardless of what you do, if you don't do anything, and then if you want to live life like always has been, still will be benefited because of what is happening in the world, what is happening in the sun, in the solar system, how they are all going to contribute, how the descent of the people are going to do, what they're going to do. The king is going to be Muruga. The emperor is going to be Muruga. And what is his teaching? His teaching simply is no teaching. It's only through doing miracles. He is called the Supreme Siddha by the Siddhas themselves. The Siddhas Guru, the miracle maker's Guru is Muruga. He is real and he will activate your third eye. All this will be the subject matter that I will include in the program. I'm happy that and thankful more to God for doing His work on this earth plane. God bless.
All the blessings you've received today, they have changed you forever. Every blessing from Babaji, every blessing from Mother Angali, from Kalabhairava, from Murga, from all the Siddhas who are light beings, eternally present. Everyone's reaching out to us, all these divine beings. And what they want to do is help us to have a totally new way of life, a new destiny in 2024, which will be the blossoming of the Satya Yuga and now the Siddha Yuga. So for those of you that want to commit to totally evolving yourself in order to open up and embrace all these blessings, we invite you to Mystery School Asia. As Dr. Pillai said, he's doing several programs this year. He doesn't want to leave anyone out. And for some reason, some people are not able to join Dr. Pillai's US Mystery School program. So he asked my husband and I to create Mystery School Asia last year. And Mystery School is the most precious program. And why is that? It's made for people that want Babaji's daily blessings. They want Babaji's daily help, daily guidance. And in Mystery School, he totally commits to the people, his members of Mystery School. He gets involved in their lives. He protects them. He guides them. He gives them messages. He knows what they need for themselves and their family, and he gives that to them. And that's his commitment. Our commitment is to evolve ourselves so that we can open up to the blessings that Babaji is here with us in our house, in our home, in our family, in our business. He's changing everything. And Babaji is sending all these gods and goddesses like Mother Angali, Kalabhairava, Muruga, and the Siddhas in order to help us. And we have to remove our stupid thoughts, set aside the old mind, and open up to our city powers that the Siddhas want to bestow upon us, that Mother Angali wants to bestow upon us. So this is the year of miracles and spiritual power, and that's what Mystery School Asia is all about. So we invite you to join us, and we have received some questions about exactly what's in the program. So just for a few minutes, my husband Vijay is going to join us to show you a slide so that you can get to know the program components. It starts on January 7th. And as Dr. Pillai said, he will be involved in order to make sure that this program has every component so that this coming year should be a year full of miracles. In fact, Dr. Pillai said last night, from this day going forward, there would be everyday miracles. And that is the purpose of Mystery School Asia. And that's, people had amazing miracles in our program last year. So Vijay, would you like to briefly tell us about the program, and then we will close with the ending prayer.
So everyone, welcome and thanks for allowing me to be here. The Mystery School for Asia 2024 is a program, as Mohini just said. It is a program we started last year. It gives a very accessible route for folks who want to be on Babaji's Mystery School, but for whatever reasons couldn't. So Mystery School for Asia gives you Babaji's Mystery School at a very, very special price. In addition to that, there's been so many things added on top of the Mystery School teachings, including regular communing sessions with Angali, Siddha Angali, Yadish just now. Swana Bhairavi will be coming on in the next Mystery School 2024 to teach you 8 forms of Kala Bhairava and to acquire 8 forms of his Siddhi powers. The Mystery School 2024 will be focused on Siddhi powers. And I was just so happy to hear Babaji declare that 2024 is going to be the Siddha Yoga. Last week, for those of you who were here, we did a How to Manifest and an Introduction to the Siddha Yogas seminar. What was originally intended to be a 1-hour seminar turned out to be a 3-hour glorious seminar with the Siddhas. So for those of you who want to watch the seminar, perhaps Chakra or Poonam can post the seminar in chat and we'll put the link to in the video. This will connect you with the Siddhas. This will give you a good grounding into the Siddhas. This will give you an understanding of the basic meditations you can practice. And for those of you who want to continue your journey with the Siddhas, who are enlightened, perfected beings, and Babaji comes from this tradition, you please do not hesitate to get in touch with us, learn more about how you can join Mystery School for Asia 2024. So in addition to all the teachings that Babaji gave for Mystery School last year, we will also be including lots of teachings as to how you can acquire your own Siddhi powers. For those of you who were on the seminar last week, you remember that Babaji has said Siddhi powers, which are supernormal powers, are your birthright. So you'll be learning something which you have forgotten or maybe have not known. Additionally, you will also receive blessings, regular blessings from Goddess Angali, the goddess of Siddhi powers, through her greatest channel, which is Angali Siddha, as well as the blessings from Swana Bhairavi. As I mentioned, she'll give you the initiation into 8 initiations into Swana Kala Bhairava, including Swana Akashana Bhairava, the Bhairava for Go. So please, if you like to have any questions, the link to Mystery School for Asia 2024 is on the slide now. It will also be posted in the description page in the YouTube video and in this chat. Perhaps Chakra or Poonam could please kindly post it. Could also post the introduction to the Siddhas that we did. And if you have any questions, please do not feel shy about contacting either one of us, Chakra, Poonam, or myself at shivababa108@gmail.com or at pillaicenter.com, and we will definitely endeavor to help you register for the program. Yeah, thanks so much, Andrea. I see that you posted the video. Much appreciate that. Yeah, so thanks very much, Mohini. That's my short little bit on the Mystery School for Asia 2024.
Okay, and thank you, Vijay. Everyone, very quickly, let's practice again this beautiful prayer in just 1 minute that Dr. Pillai blessed us with today, so that we can fill ourselves with the power of Murugan. So close your eyes, and in your right eye, visualize a brilliant sun. You have no right eye. It's completely replaced by the most brilliant sun. And that sunlight moves into the left brain. And now in your left eye, visualize the full moon. You have no left eye. It's a beautiful, beaming full moon. And the energy of the full moon moves into the right brain. And now into your nostrils, receive 2 beams of light. And those 2 beams of light move up into the flame in your pineal gland at the 3rd eye, deep within the midbrain. And now we call out to the king and emperor of the Siddha Yuga, who is Muruga. Just once, put all your heart and soul into it. Om Murugaya Namaha. And feel yourself filled with the miraculous energy of Muruga, who's going to bring us all the miracles in this coming year of the Siddha Yuga, the age of the enlightened beings. It's our time to be enlightened, to embrace our own city powers. Thank you, Muruga. Thank you, Babaji. Thank you, Mother Angali. Thank you, Kalabhairava. And open your eyes. Thank you, everyone, for joining and creating this beautiful vortex of energy as today we all welcomed the Siddha Yuga together and made that energy go out to everyone, our loved ones, our family members, everyone in the world, as the entire world becomes transformed now. And welcome to the Siddha Yuga. We will see you soon. And those of you that are joining Mystery School Asia, we have a glorious, miraculous journey ahead of us. Have a wonderful evening or day, and we'll see you soon.